I'm very glad. I'm very glad. I hope that it's a wonderful experience. I hope that you have lots of yummy food there. Anyway, howdy everybody, howdy and welcome everyone. It's your semi-local, multi-dimensional Luxter Cleverly. Feel free to call me Cam if you would like. And today we're in Outer Wilds. It's our Outer Wilds day. We are going to Brittle Hollow today, most likely, because last time we went to Ash Twin and discovered that there's a warp that goes from Ash Twin to the Black Hole Forge opening. So my plan is to speedrun going over to the Black Hole, to Brittle Hollow, raising the Black Hole Forge, somehow getting my butt back to Ash Twin, and then trying to access the forge that way. That is my hope. How likely am I to make that work? Very, very little. I'm probably going to die a lot trying to get this to work. But that is the hope for today. How's everybody doing today? Happy birthday, Randomize, again. I'm very glad that you love the place. I know when, so last year on my birthday, we went to this fondue place. It was like incredibly expensive. I said to my mother and I share the same birthday, actually. So it was my mom's favorite restaurant. So we went there, and I kind of said to my dad when my mom couldn't hear me, I'm like, why are we paying a lot of money to make our own food? And he's like, you're paying for the experience. And I'm like, I'm still cooking it though. Having to push you out of their birthday. Nah. I mean, it wasn't her fault that she decided to give birth to me on her birthday. It wasn't her fault. And we had like a makeup thing for me. So I got to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I like going to Cheesecake Factory. But yeah, we got to go to the Cheesecake Factory for my birthday dinner. But on my actual birthday, we went to the fondue place. Yeah, it's your fault you couldn't be. Oh, look, a wild nerd. Demon Bucks. Hello, welcome. I don't know why I almost said Demon Bucks. How are you doing today? It's your fault. Couldn't be one day extra inside. You know, I'm a couple weeks early. You know, I was a little bit undercooked. You know, I was supposed to be born on, like, May 16th, and then I came out on May 1st. I am the Demon Buck. I'm grazing grass and kicking ass. Yeah, that's what we like to hear! Kick butt and take names! Why is everyone something special about their birth? I mean, I got a couple things, but I don't know how many of those I'm allowed to talk about. I have one incredibly interesting factoid that about my arrival to the universe that I'm never sure if I'm allowed to talk about, because I'm like, I thought it was funny, but I know some people are not gonna think it's funny. Or at least, I don't know if funny is the right word. Maybe crazy is the best word. My mother tells me my arrival was weird because I came out twerking. Really? That's great. That's crazy. One small detail. Sweden's worst storm in history happened the day after my birth. I beat a storm. Hey, wonderful! My parents found out they were pregnant with me on 9/11. On actual 9/11. Which is so crazy. which is very crazy. It's cursed knowledge. But I always have the mental image in my head of my mother walking out of the bathroom with a pregnancy test being like, honey, I'm pregnant! And then my dad being like, they hit the second tower. And it's crazy. Don't get your pilot's license. Don't worry. I'm way ahead of you. Oh, wait, actually, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I guess I became an astronaut in the Outer Wilds. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I have that mental image in my head all the time. And I'm just sitting there like, wow, that has to be one of the craziest things that must have happened. Like a national tragedy happening just as like a wonderful moment is happening in your personal life. But yeah, I hate to break it to you, Demon Buck, but unfortunately I did become an astronaut, so that's kind of close. You'll find that I am really bad at flying. The irony of you being a being of luck. Hey, luck goes in both directions, you know? Just like as, luck can be both good and bad. Just because I'm a lucky being doesn't mean that it's good luck, you know? To be fair, every dad's reaction to their wife being pregnant is literally torn between they hit the second tower and, oh look, a dandelion! Yeah, you're right. Some people do not react well to that news. Dude, I've been seeing like a surge of like people finding out. I feel like the quantum moon is always there, all the time. Sun's going supernova, by the way. Bye. Okay, we're going to Brittle Hollow. There's been like a whole bunch of videos I've been seeing lately of like those gender reveal type of deals. But like when they get the gender they don't want, they get really upset about it. The sun's going supernova on my birthday. 2026 is cooked, bro. Oh, it always goes supernova, don't worry. You don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, we are going to Brittle Hollow. And if I go now, I'm not gonna run into Ash Twin, or Addlerock, rather. I see Dark Bramble in the distance, and I only feel fear. I am so scared of Dark Bramble. You see that terrifying planet over there? I wish I knew where this was. Like, where are we in comparison to anything on Brittle Hollow right now? This appears to possibly be the North Pole. Not quite where I want to be. I think this is fine. Can I look at the map? Okay, we're at the equator. The Hanging City is not far from here. Blue is bulk, bro. I see. That's Hollow's lantern there, so don't worry too much about Hollow's lantern, alright? Reason why I say that is because, that. This is the orbital probe cannon. This is not where I want to be. Brittle reminds me of Harkonnen Planet of Dune. So, I don't know if you know the lore of Brittle Hollow. Dang, the sun. Wasn't expecting to see you today. There's Timber Hearth right there. This is probably a little closer to where I need to be. What's going on, my cat? Sounds like she's farting. Maybe she is. God forbid a woman do anything. No, I've never played this game. So, something you may discover as I'm running around like a madman trying to find where I need to go. Once I know where I need to be on the map, it's gonna make this so much easier. Oh, dear God, Dark Bramble, no. This tells me I'm probably not gonna get this first try, but the... Oh! Surely I've seen that thing before. That thing's freaking scary, though. I don't know if I'm going towards the North Pole or the South Pole of this planet, and I should probably check. Neither, apparently. I'm just so bad at landing where I need to go. Okay, I'm going this way. So there's the Nomai spacecraft. So the gimmick of Brittle Hollow is that over time, Hollow's lantern will keep spitting up rocks. And as it continues to spit up rocks, like so, more and more parts of this planet will break. It is very interesting. That is the quantum moon. We are not strong enough to get there yet. So, okay, I am now at the South Pole. So surely, if I go this way, then I can find the North Pole and get to the Hanging City. I'm scared that I'm gonna get hit by one of the rocks, though. You'll find that I'm very bad at finding things. But that's okay. It's also just been a hot second since I've been in Brittle Hollow. Reminds me of a joke me and my friends used to joke, saying, how does a gay man fart? Okay, so now I'm at the North Pole. Made it here. Proceed to do air noises? This will take me to the White Hole station. Maybe I should... Okay. Hold on. Surely nothing bad ever happens to cat astronauts. Yeah, nothing ever. Why would anyone ever think that? Are we seeing floaters? That's crazy. Okay, I want... This is Ash Twin Project. I think it's... No... Where is it? Ah, here we are. It should be over here somewhere. Okay, if I could get here... Then we're balling. Actually, hold on. There's an easier destination. It's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. But I can't mark it. Okay, well, can't make it there, so I'm gonna just have to pray that Riabeck's camp is a good enough indication of where I need to go. It's so daunting every time. Whatever. At this point, we pray. Catastronauts. Me thinking about the first cat in space sent by the USSR during the space race makes you cry. Wasn't it a dog? Or did they also send a cat? Because I remember the dog. It was Laika, right? Now, if only... all I need to do... and the crazy thing is, if you look up at the sky, you can actually see all the stars and other planet systems going supernova. Well, that one's going down. The problem is that as time goes on, this was not where I needed to be, I don't think. As much as I'd love to go down here. Oh, this is it! I just completely ignored it! This is the easiest way to get to where I'm going. I think. Where am I going? Maybe into the black hole. Yep, this is the easiest way to get to where I'm going. Because if this will take me to Riebeck. I think. Yeah, this takes me to Riebeck. And that's the hanging city up there. The cat was less known because it failed and never came back. Her name was Shiva and she was a calico long hair. Oh no. That doesn't fare well for me, I don't think. Hey, Riebeck. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Well, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? Learn something. I saw the Sunless City on Ember Twin. You mean there's another nomai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible! A whole city and I had no idea it existed. This is great. How do they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river sand. Gosh, the nomai sure were a genius, building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City. Wow. That means there were two groups of nomai. One that lived on Ember Twin and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system since nomai writing can be found on other planets too. Alright. Never mind. See ya. Thanks for talking to me, Riebeck. And then we have this thing, so we could walk up here. These gravity crystals make it so that it's easier for us to travel. And this can take us to the Hanging City. Yep. Surface integrity is 90%. Oh, right, because it's checking out. As I said, Brittle Hollow, the gimmick is the fact that everything breaks. And then there's also a black hole beneath us. That is an important piece of information. I wonder if at a certain point in all this, it's possible to... Bulkfish? Cursed! Cursed, can you hear me? Cursed! Can you give Demon Buck the bulkfish? I could also do this myself, but could you do it? Well, I'm in the time loop. Alright, I did my due diligence here, and now I gotta run. Thank you! Thank you, Cursed! Alright, so there's the forge. It's going up. I need to run back. I need to run back. I think it was this way. You sound like you struggle to say Demon Buck. You could just call me Buck. I just keep wanting to call you Demon Bucks. I don't know why. I could call you Buck though, if you prefer. Okay. Alright, I made it all the way back here. I'm so worried about that black hole. Okay. Then I can bring this the other way. Hopefully it brings me back to where I'm supposed to go. And then I can meander back to my ship, which hopefully is not already taken by the black hole. Although, if it is, that's not too big of a deal. It took me way too long to find this place. I'm probably gonna die before I make it there, but at least I know. Gives my alter ego some acknowledgement. Because my... Demon Bucks works for me. I just want to make sure that you're comfortable. I don't want to call you the wrong thing. Although I do think it's funny, the implication that you have an alter ego named Demon Bucks who is a capitalist. That is kind of funny. If you met my friend group streaming friends, you'd understand how impossible it is to make me uncomfortable. Still, I don't want to test my luck, you know. All right. So this is attempt 1 at making it to the Black Hole Forge. It is likely not going to be successful the first time, but one can hope. Where's my refill? My refill. Yoink. Okay, I am now going to Ash Twin. Where am I? You are here. Okay, I'm good. I'm trying to make sure I don't fly directly into Hollow's lantern. Because I've done that before, and I don't want to do it again. So I'm just gonna get out of the way of Hollow's lantern. And start really accelerating towards Ash Twin. And pray. And hope I don't fly into the sun, because I'm scared. I hate flying over to Ash Twin and Ember Twin. I expect fully that I'm going to fly directly into the sun at some point. Especially because they keep... Do you see how close Ash Twin is? To the sun? Oh, no, 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 no. Why does it keep happening like this? Why is Ash Twin so close to the frickin' sun? Test it? No. It makes me so nervous. Ah! Okay. Okay, I made it. I made it on here. I'm so scared. Oh no. Where does this go? My ship's about to get taken. Rest in peace, my ship. I don't know which one this one goes to. This is so scary. Oh, and I'm at the end of the frickin' time loop, too. I wonder where... Low-key watching it go round and round is making me queasy. Dude, I totally get it. It's freaking me out, too. Where does this go? Okay, that one's broken. These are all the equator towers. So at least the bright side is, even though I'm going to die, and I'm going to die very fast, I can at least spend my limited time left in this world figuring out where this goes. Maybe. I'm dead. But I tried. Luckily it'll kill me fast, because I'm right here. At least we know how to get to the quantum tower a little easier now. Alright, let me think about this. Oh, we have the quantum moon this time. That's weird. Slate. Always check the map. Alright. Let me put my suit on. Boink. Alright, so we're going back to Brittle Hollow. Please don't kill me in me trying to get here. Thank you. So that's not where I need to go. But I do know where I need to go now. It's not this one. I just need to float around until I see... Because now I'm at the North Pole. It was kind of towards the equator. There's like a giant, shard. Okay, this isn't far from it. It's a good landmark. Okay, that's the South Pole. If I want any success in this, I need, my ship to stay intact. This is not it. I do genuinely wish that it would show me the map of the planet while I'm flying about and I didn't have to get off the ship to check. I am once again at the Southern Observatory. So thus I will be going this way. Until hopefully I find something that is not the Southern Observatory. I shall be going further this way. Oh, this is good. So I'm now actually at the North Pole. I wonder... I can fly my ship down to us! Oh, this is wonderful news for me. Actually, maybe I don't want it right there. Maybe I want it, like, slightly more stable. Like, I could just put it in here. Because this is not gonna fall. This is great. This is great. I didn't realize I could just go in here. Howdy, Foxes. How you doing? It's the best RCS I've ever seen. I saw a cute chubby calico at the metro. Aw, that's wonderful. It'd make the Reds... Geez, how small is the ship? It'd make the Redstone Atlas look huge. Hey, is it a very itty-bitty ship? I don't know how I managed to make it here in one piece on my ship, but this is great news for me because I didn't expect... Because this is gonna make my expedition to Ash Twin so much easier. My fear is that the bridge is gonna be broken, though. No, it's still intact. Half the time I get here, the bridge is broken. I don't have school tomorrow since the government proclaimed Code Orange. There's so much snow and ice. Ah, I see. I was like, oh no, I was like sitting there thinking, oh god, your country's under attack. No, it's just snow day. The weather is attacking you. Alright, wonderful. So that now that we've settled that, I can get out of here and go straight to Ash Twin. I can't believe they just let me park my ship there. That's awesome. To get to attack the Dutch, you have to go through the UK, France, or Germany. Yeah. That would be hard, I think. Whoa! So that's about to fall. Luckily, my ship is right here. And I don't have to worry about that. La la la. This is so dumb. They should not have let me do that. That's really funny. Oh, wonderful. Oh, and I could get to Ash Twin before it's like stupid close to the sun. That makes me happy. Okay, can I turn? Okay, turn me. Turn. Turning. Okay. Now, there's two ways out for me. I'm picking the easy one. The kind of easy one. I'm praying for the easy one. That actually really worked out. I don't know why or how. Oh! Where's Hollow's lantern? I think I've left the atmosphere for... Yes, I have. Okay, we're good. But, our infrastructure is really bad at handling snow. Since we weren't supposed to get snow, we haven't had snow since 2020. Hey, man, I hear ya. I hear ya 100%. I fully understand that. They're still convinced that snow is not ever a problem where I live. Because they're convinced of it. They're never gonna do anything about it. Oh no, oh no. I'm gonna crash into freaking Timber Hearth at this rate. Come on. And then I can abort the autopilot if I want to, but I don't feel like I need to right now. This works for me. As long as I don't get caught in the... Okay, let me see if I can find the one I'm supposed to go to. Actually, does it even matter? I could just land. I could land and walk. As long as I'm on the equator. Our nation has so much rain, we chose to make our own asphalt. It's called Zoab. It's asphalt, but 25% of it is air gaps. This is good for draining water, but it traps water and freezes it as well. So does that mean that there's a lot of cracks? Well, so thought Saudi Arabia as well, and now the capital's full of snow. Holy microplanets. We got so many itty-bitty planets. And there's the sun. Now I don't have to worry so much anymore. So my job right now is to get to the equator and then find the correct warp for me. I don't think this is it. oh no, oh no, okay. Let me out, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in! Alright. Okay, we're good. We're good. I wonder how it can pass through that. I wonder how it could pass through that without worrying about. Are you the one? No, you're Tao. Which one is it? I forgot. It said so on my ship. Hey, Clove, think real hard now. Yeah? What's the dumbest thing you've witnessed a person say or do? Do I have to witness it, or can I say something that I heard someone else say? This horizon effect is so confusing, yeah. So the gimmick of the hourglass twins, Ember Twin, and Ash Twin is that Ash Twin is dumping sand into Ember Twin, and then at the end of the day, it just goes back. Where's my scout? I think the dumbest thing I've heard someone say in a while was, someone believing that, believing genuinely. I think this is the one for the sun. Okay, the sun station one's blocked. I wish I knew. I wish I knew which one is supposed to be. So, like, I think this one is supposed to be Giant's Deep. The problem is I just have no clue which one's supposed to be Brittle Hollow. And it's bothering me so much, because I have no way of knowing. Like, is this supposed to be Brittle Hollow? But I had to... Now the sand's coming. I think this one's for Timber Hearth. I hear the sand. I think this one's brittle hollow. Because it looks blocky. I think this one's brittle hollow. I hope it's brittle hollow. Please. Please. Please be right. Please be right. Is it gonna warp me through the sun? I would like this to take me to Brittle Hollow, please. Please. Now. I was right. Yeah, so someone said that they genuinely believed that if we destroyed the moon, we would no longer have night. And I think about that from time to time. Finally, I get to see this. I don't think I've been in here before. Be cautious near the boarding area while Black Hole Forge is in operation. Let's go. Finally. Those one's eyes are closed. Well, I guess there's an easy way. Huh. Hey, we could tell Riabeck about this. Get Riabeck involved. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. If we destroy the moon, we would all die in a matter of minutes, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, probably, because the tides no longer are going to be controlled. And then there's going to be debris flying everywhere, and it's going to be bad. The tower designs in the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. Yoink. Now this one. Let's see. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? Oh. That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. Where does this go? Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next nomai, provided the next nomai is not poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. What's going on with you? You're just a very daunting statue. And your eyes are closed, which, again, implies that you haven't been activated yet. So there is the possibility at some point. Ah, here we are. There's a possibility of some point someone else getting caught in this. Oh, you caught the shoe bill! I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued. Oh, sorry. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core's finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core's extraordinary. Her design work is beautifully clever. Interesting. So, oh, this shows this again? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's still 3. I'm so fascinated to find out who the third person stuck in the time loop is. Because it's clearly not Chert, and it's clearly not Riabeck, which makes me wonder if it's, It makes me wonder if it's Feldspar, because that's the one guy we have not met yet. I wonder where my ship is. Do we think... Oh, it's still on Ash Twin. I didn't know if it would be. Well, let me see if I could warp back. I'm curious where the other warps are going to take me on Ash Twin. I'm sure I've seen this. First delivery, 1 warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Rude is installing this core sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clary, with this the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the Whitehole station that started this project. Could I visit sometime? Ah, yes. It's like I want to go with you. And they're like, dude, stop flirting in front of me. No, not now. That's sad. I wonder where this goes. Oh, this is Giant's Deep. This is absolutely Giant's Deep. Oh, come on, man. What if I want to go down there? You're not gonna show me the warp on Giant's Deep? Is this 'cause you hate me? There's gotta be one, though. There's one for every planet. I wanted to see if there was a fast way to get to Riabeck. Am I so wrong? There goes the little scout. Well, we finally explored the Black Hole Forge. So I guess the next matter of business is checking out the other equator towers on Ash Twin to figure out what's up with them. So what is the forge? How do you generate a black hole? Slate, be careful around the black holes. Like, it's not like you could carve off a piece of the black hole and be like, oh, yes, for me. Yummy. Alright, Ash Twin Tower designs. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. Let's see. An advanced warp core was approved for installation on the central chamber of Ash Twin. Huh. I wonder if, like, so that's showing us the core. I wonder if we're gonna be able to see the core. A warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. The warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. All the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact, they only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. Okay. And there's unfortunately still more to see in the Sunless City. This one is on Dark Bramble, that's on Dark Bramble. I fear the day we have to go back to Dark Bramble. Dark Bramble scares me so bad. I actually feel like going to Ember Twin. Or Ash Twin, I guess. So if I can make it... It's not where I want to go. If I could find... So that's where Chert is. Not where I want to be, though. Sorry, Chert. Chert, I'm forever going to be traumatized by the fact that you chose to destroy me in that way. That was so sad. For those who were not here last time, when I try pretty hard to spend the final moments of a time loop with one of our fellow travelers out of pure curiosity. Mostly to see, like, hey, is this, going to have an interesting impact? And it turned out, yeah, it did. It was very sad. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. The Sunless City. Oh, wonderful. I at least now know I can use this. Oh. Okay, that's sad. So I can't even use it. I was gonna be like, oh well, this might be a faster way of getting to the Sunless City. No. You must solve the riddles 3 if you wish to get here. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side. They descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. That does not sound good. Oh my god, is this their spacesuit? Wait, that's really delightful, actually. Does this steer the ship? I feared that if I steer this wrong, it's gonna just fly me into the sun. There's an Ash Twin blasting us with sand. There's the sun. Which I would rather not blast myself directly into the sun. I'm trying to have that held above the wizard. Which maybe is a little mean. What? Okay. I don't even know what happened. Hey man, what the hell? Sun's going super low, supernova, man. Bye. What? I love getting launched so hard that I break my skull. That's awesome. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Two of the nomai located a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. They descended inside to investigate. The nomai landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Clary, the nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended below the interloper's surface. A huge cylindrical structure that generates a strong upward gravity field. I recalled a nomai shuttle. So this is the shuttle that we recalled and then promptly died. Man, that was great. That period of time where I didn't have to worry about anything except tornadoes. That was great. Why can't we go back to the simpler times? Where I didn't have to worry about anything. I was so excited. Huh. I'm getting better at landing the ship. Ha! Oh god. This is the easiest way. Oh, there we go. This is the easiest way into the Sunless City. And if I get there fast enough, I might be able to get to some of the more secret areas. We're breathing so hard in this suit, and I don't blame them. We're kind of like a man on a mission. The fact that I remember the way is its own miracle. Alright. Show me that lower district. Now. It can't be too late for this. The high energy lab. I like how it's telling me, like, hey man, you're gonna want this. Oh shoot. That's the nice thing, is that if, okay. Didn't see the one there. Alright, here we go. We could walk. That's where that is. I guess there's like, I haven't gone to the anglerfish lookout yet. I'm pretty sure I've been here, but I still want to check. Yeah, I've been here. Yeah, so that, we've already seen that. Huh. That must have done something. That's the way out. Okay, wonderful. So this is showing us how this works. So this one goes to the sun station, I guess. I guess. The blocky one probably goes to Brittle Hollow. I don't know which one is the blocky one, though. Because these guys are not very different. This one makes me think Brittle Hollow, though. Unless this is supposed to be Dark Bramble and this is Brittle Hollow. Unsure. This is definitely Giant's Deep, though. We've seen this before. What is opening and closing? Oh, it is powering this thing to let us do our experiments if we so wanted. A little scout. Okay. That's a little spooky. I wonder if Chert's got anything to say about this. Hey, buddy. I'm not gonna tell you we're in a time loop. I feel like you're not gonna take it real well. Hey, Chert.
Oh, it's you. I take it your first launch went well then? Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. I understand now.
I have a question for you.
Something you needed?
Why are so many stars going supernova?
I have no idea. Massive stars go supernova when they reach the end of their lifespans, so it's possible that the stars are older than we realized. Or maybe our models are wrong and they don't live as long as we expected. Honestly, I'm not fond of either option. If our charts are wrong, what else is wrong? In our sun. Oh, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. I'm probably overlooking something. That's it, I just need to collect more data.
Found something? I found nomai writing about the sun station.
Is that what's in orbit around the sun then, do you think? The sun station? Quite clever, the nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct, and hot inside. I could only imagine. Wonder how they were able to travel back and forth from the sun station to the Hourglass Twins when the slightest slip up would have meant a fire death.
Found them writing about the quantum moon.
Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? Observe the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Fortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts.
Watch out for the stars, I mean sand. God, what a terrifying existence. I feel so bad for Chert in ways that I can't even explain. Other than, like... Oh, have I been here? Jesus! The quantum shard. I see. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip, and has been missing ever since. Mallory, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Where was young Coleus lost, Mallory? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Nona. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lake bed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. This thing is so terrifying. But I'll step on it, because I might as well. Anytime I look away. Here comes Ash Twin. I wish there was an easy way to get to Ash Twin from Ember Twin that wasn't flying there. I'm gonna go check on Chert. I wonder what will happen if I tell him we're in a time loop. I'm sure he's gonna start freaking out soon. That was a long-ass meeting. What did I miss? So we got into the Black Hole Forge, so right now we're just, exploring. And I'm checking on Chert. Stars, they're all dying! There have been too many supernovae for it to be anything else. Do you understand? Our sun, my heart's name, we're next. What do you mean we're next? Stars, you see, all the other stars are dying out. Why do we have to be born at the end of the universe in our sun? Star charts, why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but oh no. I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. Now our sun's about to. Oh, I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. I found something. Isn't that great? You know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. But who cares? Why does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun's about to go supernova. It made all my research, my life's work wasted. Wasted, you understand? What are you doing out here? Star Charts! It's the Star Charts' fault! I didn't have to know, but no! Oh no! I had to update the Star Charts. I had to go look for things I shouldn't have, and now our son's about to. Why are the stars dying? I don't know. They're old. Far older than we realize now. All of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't. Damn. Dog, it's so how how dangerous is a big column of sand? Your life was well lived. Not as dangerous as what's about to happen to our entire solar system. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. I can't believe this. That's really funny. What should I explore here? Where should it go? Where can anyone go? Can't you see it's too late now? Oh, who cares? Just saying hi. Can't believe this. I can't believe this is happening. I can't. I won't believe it. As you see the red giant behind us. I feel like I'm just harassing him now. What are you doing out here? I'm just harassing him now at this point. It's kind of funny. I love how he's not even gonna listen to us anymore. Okay, I'm gonna roast a marshmallow, buddy. Yum. He's like, I might as well play the drums. Is that the end of the universe? Yummy. I actually don't like marshmallows. I'm just stress eating them. Will he say anything about me doing that? Hey, buddy. No. I thought it'd be really funny if he was like, "Why are you eating marshmallows now?" Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, thank you for the dinner. Feeding P.O. Oh, hello. Come sit with me, my fellow traveler. Let's sit together and watch the stars die. If it helps, we're in a time loop, so we won't really die. Oh, that's a lovely thought. Is that how you're coping with this? Does it help? A time loop, you said? I like that idea. I'm glad that we gave him some comfort, I guess. Yum, 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 yum. I'm glad you like that idea, buddy. If we're in the end of everything, we can give you some comfort. He's the only one to have known. Ain't it pretty, Chert? Gabbro time. I don't know how much we can report to Gabbro right now. We've learned some things, but I don't know how much we can bring to Gabbro yet. I did think it was funny we were kind of harassing him. It's like, hey, how do you feel? How do you feeling, buddy? Don't worry, we're in a time loop. Okay. Chert has every right to be afraid. This game has made me think about what it would be like knowing that the entire universe is going to end. which is a very terrifying thought. Quantum caves. Nomai noticed a strange wandering rock that appeared in multiple caves on Ember Twin's northern hemisphere. The Lake Bed Cave. A nomai named Coleus mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of a dry lake bed at Ember Twin's North Pole. I guess we're going back to Ember Twin. Did we find everything in the... We are never gonna find everything in this stupid city. We can. I'm sure we can. I'm just sitting here thinking, God, it's taking me 6 years. The sun's gonna go supernova before I find everything in this city. Although I kind of want to find the orbital... I need to be careful about voicing these guys with the southern accent that I keep doing, because it keeps making me instinctively want to start speaking in a southern accent. I know a couple of aliens who somehow got a southern accent. Yeah? Care to list a few? I don't know, these guys feel like they'd speak in a southern accent to me. Which is the most wonderful compliment I could give. Give me the ship. Oh my god, it is frozen. Look at that. So... last time we were here... we were here earlier, and we moved the thing, and it just killed us. And it wasn't great. I didn't like being killed. But, you know, I'm realizing being killed is kind of part of the game here. The problem is that I don't know why. 100% of people who've been killed have never complained about it because they're dead. That info doesn't matter, but the stats don't lie. We're so close to the interloper right now. Why are we pointing so weird? Like, we got this info. Maybe that's how we failed last time. The ship is tilted. It fell. So maybe I have to be very quick about launching myself. That doesn't work. So there's only one way. Where are we going? So I was right. But where are we going? Huh? Oh, are we going into the sun? That's not great. Well, bye. Why? Why would they fly us into the sun? There wasn't even a way out. Hey, Slate. Sun's going supernova. Don't fly in the sun. Why would it fly us directly into the sun? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Chert's camp. Chert has set up their stars are simply dying from old age. Apparently they're much older than we realized. That can't be right. There's more to explore with this. I refuse to believe that we were supposed to fly into the sun there. I think that was just very unfortunate timing. I can't hold it over the wizard now that I've never flown directly into the sun. Although I guess I haven't done that with the shuttle yet. So I guess I still have some bragging rights over the wizard. I haven't intentionally... Well, I guess I don't think anyone intentionally flies into the sun. Unless you're trying to get, like, some... Like, unless there's, like, some stupid achievement where it's like, ah, yes. How fast can you die? And then you fly directly into the sun to prove a point. Could you imagine if that was, like, an actual achievement? I'm like, partially tempted to try it. And see if that's actually a real achievement. How fast can you die? I think we should fly into the moon to die the opposite way. Would that work? So there is something down there. Well, I guess there's nothing to lose except time if we go down there. Ah, and there's a staircase. Wonderful. A little bit afraid they weren't gonna give us that. Although apparently I decided I didn't need the stairs and just started going. Thank you for being a light source to me during my darkest hour. Alright. No! Dang it. I have to be faster going down here, I guess. There goes my rover. I think that's fine. Luckily, it's pretty easy to find this place because Chert's camp is right next to it. So much so that you could kind of hear it from here. Still a little sad, though. Another one. Here we go. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any... Oh. Friend reading this, help us recover Coleus. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this the same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us down there? An update. Mallory and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Giant ass thing. The cave shard. Giant ass thing, blow it up. It won't be worth it. The number of cacti here are scary, though. There we go. We've moved away. Rhea-Beck! I love you, Rhea-Beck. You're never gonna be Gabra, though. That's the thing. And that's okay. You don't need to be Gabbro, you're Rhea-Beck. But keep in mind, you will never be Gabbro. I quite enjoy Gabbro. There's the sun. It's gotta be an easy way up there. That is not that. Crash site caves. Ah! Oh, okay. Well, at least this path is unblocked. Oh, you know, it just hit me. How fun this is, conceptually. Because I was about to be like, I wonder if it causes erosion. Yeah, of course it is. The canyons that are created, here. Not the caves, but the canyons. Are a direct result. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. Nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. Well, they could wait till a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to this end. That's the anglerfish one. Interesting rocks. Can't see them. Dang. So they just hate me. They don't want me to see the rocks. Yeah, this anglerfish fossil's crazy. I know there's a way to get to this from the, Sunless City. You know those people who tried to send a warning to people about radioactivity and shit? I'm not sure if I've seen those messages before. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make it to the Sunless City like this. Although I imagine it's very daunting. Friends, I will be right back. I'll be right back. Very quick. Listen. I made it back. I'm back. And I see some of y'all are stuck in an ad break. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Howdy. I had to go to the bathroom real quick. Off we go. I like how Slate doesn't even question that we know the launch codes. Honestly, taking a break during the ad break is the perfect time to... Yeah, it's just very brief. Very brief break. Didn't even learn anything new. Dang it. I like how it doesn't even want us to try landing on the sun station. Hydrate! When I land. When I land. They're probably a little bit worried about how I'm flying this. I don't even blame them. I am absolutely not the best pilot. I don't know why they even are letting me fly this stupid thing. I am a really bad choice for a pilot. Most of the places that I've had to fly to for whatever reason, or I was never in charge of stuff like that, you know? If we were flying somewhere, that would be basically anyone else's job but me. Hold on, but I saw hydrate, so I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Thank you. You're not a navigation guy? No, see, there's a difference here. It's not that I'm bad at navigation, I'm bad at literally driving the plane. If navigation was what I was doing, I'd probably have a nicer time, but... That's not quite what we're dealing with. Get your license? No. I don't like flying planes much. Is there even a way through? Or am I just doomed? We're too big. Well. So like this. Okay, I made it to the other side. Huh. So this is like a special form of parkour. Where I'm trying not to get swept away by the sand. Looks like there's something on the other side, though. Is there anything else here? Nowhere else for me to go. Okay, well, I guess I could see what's down here. Joink. Cacti. I lived in a world where somehow I'd been down here long enough for things to go supernova. I see. We're in a quantum cave. We're in a quantum cave. Ah! Okay. This isn't great. Well, I'm gonna die before I figure this one out. That's okay. I tried. I couldn't have expected the... No one suspected the quantum cave. Please. Tree! Oh my god, that is so lucky. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's... I don't know. I don't know if the calico in the cave is alive or dead till I open stream. Tree, shut up. That is so lucky. Oh my god. If you come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. What happened before Coleus disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Your strange Wandering Rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed this unusual-looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. So... this just turns the light on and off. If I turn away... Oh, come on. If I turn away while it's got a photo taken of it, then it does that. But if I turn off the light... The scout emits light, though. What is the message you're trying to send to me? Are the corpses moving too? The corpses are moving too. That's freaky. Huh. What are you trying to tell me? To be observed, there must be light. Is that the message? So on Giant Steep, the observation is something to the effect of observation doesn't have to be through through our Hearthian eyes. It could be through a photo of something monitoring it in this spot. So long as the photo exists, then that's that. So maybe the message here is that so long as something can only be observed if there's light. But then it makes me so curious what the Tower of Quantum Knowledge is going to give us. You know what I mean? But I'm standing on it. If I was to... That is freaky! Why are you standing? What? Please turn the light back on. These are crumbled remains. Our three-eyed ancestors. That's so terrifying. I don't even know how I'm supposed to handle it. It's like, why? They're not gonna attack. It's just seeing them. Seeing them stand is scary. Look at that. So now we have a general idea of the structure of a nomai. The antlers. So that was a spaceship that we saw. Oh, they got little tails. Look at that. This is scary. And it's only rising. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I keep accidentally taking screenshots. We stepped tails until woke evolution got to us. Screenshot counter 1. Is that all we got for the quantum caves? Sorry, Slate. I'm checking to see if there's anything else I gotta learn. I'm thinking it is about light. I think... So if... Of course there's more. The quantum cave. Okay, at least we got all the quantum cave stuff. I found a strange rock shard that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal in the quantum fluctuations frequency. God, once I could figure out how to get to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge from here. Dang. And of course there's still more for the Sunless City. That's crazy. There's so much. There's so much forever and always. But perhaps that's something for us to visit next time. There's something about how Outer Wilds has been going lately that is very nerve-wracking to me, and to me specifically. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me see who is live right now. Whoa, you're not. I don't want to hear other what? I don't know that guy. Anyway, I see that Fang Z, the artist formerly known as OnlyFangs, is live drawing right now, so I'll probably send you out their way. It's got the pacing of a real detective thing, like it's so studious and I vibe with it a lot. I do too. It's just so daunting. Like the cosmic horror is terrifying to me. But that's neither here or there. I'm gonna send you off to Fangzy. I shall see you tomorrow morning for Pokemon Legends ZA. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you'd like to join the Discord, feel free to join at the link. If you would like to see my recent cover, feel free to join, or rather, check it out there. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. Stay friend screen. Bye-bye.